Hi, excuse the way I look. It's like 2 weeks after filming this. Anyways, just a quick disclaimer. This video is kind of long, and it's also like all over the place. I had a list, that I had created from literally like the past 2 years that I was kind of going over, but it was completely out of order, and I was going out of order. Yeah, just bear with me here. Yeah. Anyways, enjoy the video. Hey, so, it's currently July the 22nd. I don't go back to school for almost another month. Today is gonna be more of a sit down, let's talk video. I've decided that I'm going to do freshman advice. I am going into my senior year of high school. I know, crazy. And there's some things that I wish I knew going into my freshman year that I didn't. So I'm here to help you.
Babe, we can count all the stars in the sky as they pass by your face.
First things first. First day. So, actually, my freshman year was, oh god, a disaster to say the least. I was a freaking dork. A huge one at that. Looking back, I cringe at everything I did. I'm still a giant dork, but that's besides the point. Yeah, my first day, I was a train wreck. Luckily we had, I did go to orientation. That's part of my whole thing here. I have a list. I'm not gonna go in order of this list, and I'll probably forget half the things on it, but it's fine. Go to orientation, but if your school does freshman orientation, go, please. I went, I 100% do not regret it. Please go. Yeah, and then kind of leading into that, just honestly, if you're nervous about your first day, please don't be. It's not as bad as you possibly think it will be. There are people there that know you're a freshman, that know you're new, that know you have no idea where you're going or what you're doing. It's fine, they're there to help you. Don't be afraid to ask for help. I promise you, it's not that bad. Also, high school is not like the movies, I promise. Get involved. For us, courses offered as a class, so I took it. Best decision I ever made. I 100% enjoy it. As far as theater goes, I think we have a theater or drama club, but again, theater is offered as a class for us. Stay. Do not buy every single thing you could possibly think you need. You're not gonna need half that stuff. Don't bring everything you bought on the first day of school. Your book bag is gonna be heavy, your shoulders are gonna hurt, you're gonna regret it. I made that mistake, and I was mad. Sophomore year, I learned from that mistake, brought one notebook, a pencil, my lunch, my water bottle. That was it. Because honestly, I think I brought a folder, because you get like notes and syllabuses that you have to like get signed and all kinds of stuff. Bring a folder, bring a notebook to write down notes if you need to. Just one if you have like notes for classes. Like I think one year I did actually have to take like math notes on the first day. Write them down in that notebook. You can go back and transfer them and organize them however you want to when you get home. I did buy your basic stuff, and then once you get your syllabus for each class, then go through that list and see what else do I need to get or what do I already have, and I can cross off the list. Work hard in the beginning because it is harder to get caught up as you get further along. I learned this lesson the hard way. Second semester, freshman year. Ugh, let's not talk about it. After that, AP and honors classes. 100% recommend taking honors classes. They will benefit you in the long run. They're great on college stuff. Don't talk to me. Don't ask me about college. I really don't know. AP classes, same thing. I took one AP class, and I don't handle stress well, so it didn't end well. Yeah, so if you want to take AP classes and you are fine with the workload and can handle it, then great. I'm so here for it. But if you're like me and don't handle stress well, then and I'm generally a very organized person, but I can be lazy sometimes. Lockers. So for my school, they were completely optional. I never had one. I honestly to this day don't even know how you get one. We have them. They're there. I think I've known like one person that had one. I kind of wish I would have got one freshman year because I was taking gym class, and then in the winter when I had my big old heavy coat that I had to carry around everywhere, it was annoying. Now I'm like, whatever. I usually shove my coat in my book bag half the time anyway. Let's talk gym class real quick, right? So I only had to take gym class freshman year, thank God, because clearly I'm not the fittest person on the planet. Besides the point. And it didn't end so well. I sprained my knee. I was on crutches for the last 3 weeks this freshman year. So don't do what I did and run in a dress and sandals. Mistake. Yeah, back off PE. Make sure you have appropriate clothing. For us, they told us what was appropriate or what was approved for us to wear. I don't remember exactly what it was, but I knew we had specific shirts. I still have mine to this day. It's a pajama shirt now, but we had specific shirts that we had to wear. And yeah, so I had a whole separate gym bag. It was literally just like I have like 18,000 bags. It's ridiculous. I just had my shirt, whatever. I was either wearing jeans or, not jeans, leggings or sweatpants or something. Halfway through the semester, they literally didn't care anymore, and I just wore jeans and changed shirts. I didn't even do that half the time. It was also acceptable for us to wear this isn't the same one, but our school shirts. This one used to go in the trash, honestly. I always made sure I had sneakers and socks, most of the time. And then deodorant, baby wipes, body spray. Because, luckily for me, I had PE at the end of the day, so I could just go home and take a shower. But if you don't and you have it in the morning, then make sure you have all of those things, because you don't want to be walking around smelling gross all day. Going off of that, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you have all of the essentials. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Don't be afraid to ask questions, especially as freshmen on your first day or first couple days or first week or whatever. Or in general, even if you're a sophomore or junior, just don't be afraid to ask questions. People are there to help you. Stay on top of your work. Self-explanatory. Common sense, people, common sense. Honestly, if you don't bring anything, okay, not like physically bring anything into high school, have at least a little bit of common sense. It will take you very far, I promise. Y'all are stupid. I hate to say it, and I will admit it because I was a freshman once too. Y'all are stupid and y'all are babies, so sit down somewhere, please. Honestly, I didn't understand. God. I really thought I was going somewhere sophomore year. Sophomore year, I was living. It was great. It was fun. It was amazing until Corona. Thank you, Corona. Yeah. I did all the stuff sophomore year. Actually, you know what? I take that back, because in my almost 4 years of high school, I've gone to one football game. Yeah, it was bad. Actually, it wasn't that bad, but I wish I would have gone to more, but it just didn't work out that way. I definitely will be trying to go to more this year, because obviously it's my last year of high school. I gotta make the most of it. Anyway, okay, relationships and friendships. Let me just put this out here. Relationships and friendships, they come and they go. They don't last. It's a whole spiel. I could go on forever about it. Don't go crying and boohooing because your boyfriend broke up with you after like 2 weeks of dating. Please, 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 please do not do that. It's annoying. You'll be better off if you just focus on your schoolwork, please. I've been told that my entire almost 18 years of life. They're really not all that. Popularity, clicks, all of it is not important. People don't care about you. Nobody's paying attention to you. Be your own person. Opinions. I am a very strong believer that everyone has their own opinion. Everyone is entitled to their own opinion. Everyone should be able to voice their own opinion regardless of their age, because I grew up in a family where if you are under the age of 18, you are still considered a child and you have no say-so. I turned 18 in 2 months and this is still the case. Sweetheart, gentlemen, whoever, whatever you are, just ignore other people's opinions. I promise your life will be 10 times better because of it. Yeah, friends, just keep your circle small, honestly. Have one trustworthy adult, preferably an adult or an older person, in case, you know, something goes downhill. Or, you know, something happens and you just need someone to talk to, or you're scared about something, or you just need someone to talk to. Have one trustworthy adult person, whoever. And then again, keep your friend circle small. Friends are gonna come and go. You're gonna lose them. I have people from freshman year that I literally haven't talked to since freshman year. Heck, since first semester of freshman year. I have people from sophomore year I haven't talked to since sophomore year. It's just the way it is. Don't be nosy, please. Mind your own business. Don't be nosy. Don't get into drama. Don't start gossip. None of that. Also, for the love of all things good, I cannot stress this enough. Please don't get into fights. Oh my God. I cannot tell you the amount of times that the idiots at my school have gotten into fights and ruined it for the entire school. Do not get into fights, please. ISS is not worth it. I've never been in ISS personally, but I promise you it's not worth it. Please. Going off of that, be respectful. Be respectful to yourself, be respectful to others, be respectful to your teachers and staff and administrators. It'll just spit everywhere. People are gonna like you a whole lot more if you are a kinder, nicer, respectful person. I promise. Peer pressure. So actually, let's hold off on that one. Don't walk slow and don't block the hallways. And don't play. Okay. Don't walk slow. This is not a freaking shopping mall. I'm short and I walk fast. Okay. So please move your short little baby behind out of the way. Please. You're freshmen. We all got places to go. We all got things to do. Move. Please do not walk like 2 miles an hour. It irritates me, irritates everybody else. Move like you have somewhere to be because you do. Okay? Thank you. Don't block the hallways. Don't stand in the middle of the hallway just standing there for no reason. Like, if you have a conversation, pull off to the side against the wall, step into the bathroom, something. Just don't stand in the middle of the hallway. It's annoying. Also, there are kids at my school that will carry like speakers in their backpacks and blast very explicit music. Not that I don't listen to explicit music myself, sorry grandma. But honestly, it's annoying and it gets other people in trouble and it's annoying. Yeah, headphones, please. They were created for a reason. They're my best friend because I can play my music as loud as I want to and not have to hear anybody else's music or anybody else doing anything for that matter. Speaking of hallways, PDA. We do not need to see you making out with your boyfriend in the middle of the freaking hallway where we're trying to go to lunch. Please stop. I cannot tell you the amount of times that I've been walking to lunch or walking to my chorus class and had to like turn the other way because somebody has their tongue down somebody else's throat. It's disgusting. Stop it. I'm not just saying that because I'm single. Stop. Please. Gross. Go somewhere. Go behind a stairwell. Go in the bathroom. Go to a room. Go in a closet. Something. Don't do anything you're not supposed to be doing. Hint, hint, wink, wink. Yeah. No. Stop. It's gross. Get to class on time. Please. Please. Like, what do you have to be doing in the hallway? Get to class on time. Try to, at least. If you're a little late because somebody's walking slow, or you get stopped, or you were like me and on crutches the last 3 weeks of school and you just walked slow, that's okay. Try and get to class on time. Try to walk like you have somewhere to be, please. With that being said, if you are late, like if you have a doctor's appointment and come to school late, then don't make it obvious. Please don't walk in with your Starbucks cup and your McDonald's and make it obvious. Please, it's annoying. Nobody cares. Nobody's looking at you. Stop. Please. Oh my God. Going back to being respectful. So, my school has it, or actually every school, except elementary school, my 6th grade was a BYOD school, which was bring your own device. My school is kind of a bring your own device school. Everybody does. We have Chromebooks and stuff offered for like people who don't have devices or whatever. I've always brought my laptop to school if I needed it, and I will be doing it this year because I have college classes. And of course, I literally don't leave my house without my phone except for like a few places because I'm not allowed to practically. I have a tracker on my phone, not because I'm gonna run away, but my parents just need to know where I am, especially because I ride the bus. Yeah. That being said, please be respectful of your devices. Don't be on your phone when your teacher is doing a lecture or talking. Not lecture, I hate that word, but when your teacher is talking, don't make it obvious. Don't have your headphones blasting in the middle of class while people are trying to do silent work or something like that. Just be respectful. Like if your teacher is talking to you or staff or administrator is talking to you, put your phone away, take your headphones out, pay attention, or at least pretend like you're paying attention, please. Please, be respectful. If somebody counts how many times I said please in this video, I'm gonna lose it. Anyway. Yeah. Mark and label your personal belongings. Please. All your pencils, pens, book bag, water bottle, chargers, all of it. And if you, for even a split second question, if I bring this to school, is it going to get lost? And if it gets lost, am I going to be sad about it? Don't bring it to school. I learned that lesson the hard way. I brought so many things to school. I'm also horrible at keeping up with things in school for some reason. I've lost so many jackets and coats, and I've lost a couple phone chargers. I've lost headphones. I've lost favorite pencils, favorite pens, all of it. Sometimes it's inevitable, but if you can help it, label your belongings, especially the important or expensive stuff, because hopefully someone will be kind enough to take it to Lost. Ladies and gentlemen, because again, I'm not going to judge you, be careful of upperclassmen boys. I've actually never had to witness this, or experience it, but boys in general, upperclassmen boys especially, are just hormonal AF. So be mindful. If you are a freshman and you're like 14 or 15 years old, and this junior, senior boy who is like 17, 18, possibly even 19 comes up to you and starts saying things that he should not be doing because we're in a public setting, walk away. Please. And thank you. Walk away. Walk away. Walk away. You are a minor. You are a minor. Enough said. And if you do decide to do adult things, I'm not gonna say much more than this, but consent. No means no. Point blank. Okay? Okay. 2 things that you're gonna hear a lot. Your freshman year is your easiest year, your junior year is the hardest. For me. First semester and first half. So, first, second, and third quarter were relatively easy. I was taking super easy classes. I was taking honors classes, but they were still relatively easy. Fine. I took that one AP World History class. Mind you, I'm not good at history in general. I don't know what possessed me to take AP World History, but I regret it. And it all went downhill from there. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what it is about me, but every single year I've had one class that I just absolutely hated. Freshman year, it was that class. Sophomore year, it was my animal science class, which I tried to get out of. But that's a whole nother story for another time. And then this year, it was my science class first semester and my English class second semester. However, everybody agreed that my English teacher was whack. So, that's not my fault, technically. Anyway. Yeah. Yeah. Be nice, have common sense, all that basic stuff. 4 years actually sounds like a lot of time, especially going into freshman year. I will be a senior in a month. Actually, I technically am a senior, but I will have my last first day at school in a month, and I cannot believe that it's been 4 years already. I was looking at pictures from, I started freshman year 2018, and I was like, oh my god, it's been 4 years already. It's crazy. It really does fly by. Oh, also, everyone says that your junior year is your hardest year. I really think it depends on the classes you take and what your school situation is like. Like if you, or the school you go to. My junior year really wasn't that hard. My science class, insert our role. I am not a science person. I also made the mistake of taking physical science, which is a combination of physics and chemistry, and I knew nothing about neither one of those, and also I'm not very good at math. I also kind of never paid attention. Sorry, Mom. That was really my hardest class, and then English, but you wouldn't think English would be that hard, but that woman was just not. That whole class was just a disaster. But yeah, I really think it just depends on the classes you take and stuff. People will talk about you. People will say things behind your back. People will pick up. Well, not pick on you. I got bullied from kindergarten all the way through 6th grade, and then got to high school, and I have not had any problems since. Thank God. But on the off chance that there is that one jerk, just ignore them, please. If it gets to be out of hand, then of course go to that one person you trust and address it accordingly. And if they don't do anything about it, then go to your parents. And if your parents don't do anything about it, then I don't know, talk to me, because I know how it feels. Like I said, I was bullied from kindergarten all the way through can't talk today. All the way through 6th grade, and it has messed me up. Yeah, people are gonna say things about you. People are gonna talk about you behind your back. Ignore them. I'm sure there have been plenty of people that have said some not so nice things about me. If there have been, I have heard nothing about it, thank God. But I have learned to just ignore people most of the time. I can be a pretty sensitive person, and then I can be a witch. Yeah, it happens. It's gonna happen in your adult life too. Really, honestly, the best advice I can give you is just try to ignore people. Okay, freshmen and even sophomores, don't act like you own the place. You are literally 14 and 15 years old. Y'all are babies. Again, go sit down somewhere, please. And thank you. Please. Go sit down somewhere. You're literally tiny. Most of us have been here 3 or 4 years. You do not own the place. You do not know anything, pretty much. Yeah. You don't own the place. Go sit down somewhere, please. No one cares what you look like. Nobody's looking at you. The whole popularity and clicks thing like you see in the movies, it's not really real. Okay, so for my school, there's obviously the football players, there's the cheerleaders, there's the theater kids, and the chorus kids, which I am both of. There's the kids who still play Dungeons and Dragons. I will never understand that game. There's the kids who play like Fortnite and all those other video games. I'm not a video game person unless you count Animal Crossing, so yeah. There's those types of people. It's not really, like I said, it's nowhere near like what you see in the movies. Popularity, again, is not a thing. There's no like one, everybody knows this person, popular kid in my school. There's people that like, their common names like everybody knows, but there's not like being popular kid at the school. Yeah, it's not really important. Don't try to prove yourself to everyone. You have nothing to prove. Just go to school, learn, get out, honestly. Knowing what you want to do. Okay, so I could go on forever about this. I, again, will be a senior, and I still don't know what I want to do after high school. I have an idea, but I don't really know how to implement that idea, and it's not really a plan. So going into high school knowing exactly what you want to do, great. That's absolutely amazing. I'm great for you. And if that so happens to change over the 4 years of high school, then that is completely okay. If you get out of high school and have no idea what you want to do, that's okay. For my school, we have a career and development coordinator, and we have this thing called the 4 E's. So in enrollment in like the army or the military or whatever, actually, that's enlistment, sorry. Enrollment in a 4-year college, 2-year college, university, whatever the heck. Or trade school or HBCU, whatever you want to do. There's entrepreneurship, self-explanatory. And then there is, what's the fourth one? I just had employment, so have some kind of job. So that's basically what he does. He also, there's a person walking outside the window. Okay. He also kind of, like for me, I'm doing dual enrollment or Korean College Promise, which is dual enrollment, where basically I'm taking college classes while still in high school. He's over that. If your school has someone like him, then please, reach out to him. I 100% advise it. Oftentimes, that person is very helpful. I know that ours has been. My school offers this internship thing for juniors and seniors, where you can have some kind of internship and you can like go to 2 classes, and then like your 3rd and 4th period you can go and work and do your internship. Yeah, so knowing exactly what you want to do straight out of high school or going into high school is honestly a case-by-case type thing. If you get out of high school and have no idea what you want to do, again, that's absolutely okay. There's going to be people along the way that are going to try and help you figure out what you want to do and help you get on a certain path. And even if you decide to go to college and you realize college isn't for you, I'm a strong believer that college isn't for everyone, then that's okay. And if you get into college and realize that what you decided to major in or get a degree in is not what you wanted, then it's okay to change. Yeah, that's a whole category in itself. Okay, so I'm not a party person. I'm not a social person in general. I have a very small friend group. It's like microscopic right now. I really haven't heard anything a whole lot about parties, and I'm probably just am not one of those people that gets invited to them. I'm perfectly okay with that. But if there are parties, don't go at all. And if you are one of those people that goes, first of all, don't drink and drive. You're gonna hear that literally everywhere. If you take driver's ed, you're gonna hear it everywhere. I'll go into that too. But if you go to parties, don't go alone. Don't drink and drive. Don't go alone. Make sure your parents know where you are, or someone knows where you are. And, if you are doing things you're not supposed to be doing, again, hint, hint, wink, wink, just let someone know, please. I don't need y'all dying. I don't know any of you, but don't die, please. Don't do anything stupid. Moral of the story. Don't go at all, or just don't go alone. Have someone that you can trust, that won't like abandon you for some boy that is like your person that you can kind of stick with, stay around, especially. And if you know that you're not gonna know anybody at a party and like your friend invites you and you're not gonna, don't go, please. It's not worth it. No. Classes. Get your foreign languages out the way. I don't know what the stipulations or whatever this is or requirements, but I believe to get into most colleges you have to have at least 2 foreign language credits or classes or whatever. I took French 1 and 2. I think I have French 3 as one of my alternate classes. Unfortunately, the French teacher that I had for French 1 and 2 left. So hopefully I don't get put into French 3 because now I don't want to take it. And I have no reason to. Hygiene, please. Take a shower, your deodorant, brush your teeth, wash your face, make sure your hair looks at least decent. I'm at home. That's why my hair looks like this half the time. Mind your business. Yeah. Clean your ears. All of that stuff. Don't go to school looking dingy, please. It's not cute. It's not. No. Wear deodorant. Boys, Axe body spray does not cover up the smell of your must. Take a shower and put on some deodorant. Please. I know half y'all mamas still do your laundry anyway. that's all I gotta say about that. Again, common sense. Midterms and exams. And then also kind of the way you dress and being comfy. This all kind of ties into each other. So for us, we usually have midterms for first semester in October. We usually start school end of August, and then we have midterms sometime in the middle of October. Honestly, midterms aren't as big as a deal of exams. Usually we have all 4 midterms in one day. I think. I don't remember, honestly. It fluctuates every year. I've had it where you have first and third period midterms, and then you have all 4 in a day, and then you have like, yeah, I don't know. It fluctuates every year. But, yeah. Depending on what your thing is, so like if you have like, we only have 4 classes a day, so so it usually was first and third period midterms or exams, and then second and fourth was the next day. And then, yeah. If you don't want to wear jeans that day and you know you're gonna be sitting in the classroom for like 3 or 4 hours, wear sweatpants, wear leggings, wear whatever you want. Nobody cares. Especially during exams. Like I said, I was on crutches the last 3 weeks of freshman year, so I literally wore sweatpants for like the last like 3 days of school. And even if you just don't want to dress that cute all the time, you don't have to. Honestly, I usually wore jeans and t-shirt most of the time. Yeah. I have the most basic sense of, I have no style, I also have no aesthetic, so yeah. Wear whatever the heck you want to wear, as long as it's appropriate, as long as it's school appropriate. I've never gotten dress coded, thank God. And I've worn some pretty sketchy stuff. Okay, not too sketchy, but some thin straps. Don't go to school risking anything popping out that you wouldn't want the whole world to see. It's high school. Calm down. Yeah, and then exams, honestly, they're not that bad. I always flip out right before exams, and I get to them, and it's like, it fluctuates, actually. Either I flip out, or I'm just like, oh my god, I'm starting to get this over with. Usually, I'm like flipping out first semester, and then by second semester, it's almost the end of the school year, and I'm like, oh my god, I can't wait to get these over. Because for us, as soon as we finish our exams, despite when the last day of school is, we don't have to go back to school. So like this year, my exams were on June 2nd and June 3rd, and I was done after that. So the way that we do it is your core classes, like teacher-made exams and elective exams are usually on like certain days, and then you have separate days for your EOCs. So like I think it's like Math 2, Math 3, English, and some other stuff. Yeah. I think it varies from school to school and county to county. But yeah, honestly, midterms and exams aren't that big of a deal. They're more of a big deal when you get to college. I think that's pretty much everything that I could remember. Yeah, honestly, I've probably said this like 3 or 4 times. It really does fly by. I honestly, like, I was registering for my classes for this year, like, back in, like, March or something, and I was like, oh my god, I can't believe I'm registering for high school classes for the last time. And then I was going through this whole process of signing up for my CCP classes, or dual enrollment, or whatever you call it, and I was like, I'm taking college classes. So yeah, it's crazy to think that 4 years ago, I was this tiny little 15-year-old girl and flipping out because I was going back to public school for the first time in 2 years, and I was like, I can't wait to go back because I have spent the last 1.5 years online, and I hate online school. No offense to those who have been doing online school, homeschool for years. My best friend is actually homeschooled, so and I've been there, so it's just it varies from person to person, but I honestly can't believe that I start senior year in a month. And I start the first day of college classes is technically in like 3 weeks. It's on the 16th, but I don't know what my schedule is, so I don't know. I have to reach out to some people about that. But yeah, enjoy it, make the most of it. You know, you're young, you're gonna make mistakes, you're gonna do stupid stuff. I did, I will fully admit that. And it's okay. You know, they really do say, well, no, not necessarily. I would say, never mind. I don't know. Anyway, I'm rambling at this point, and this video is like 45 minutes long. So, with that being said, if you enjoyed this and want to see more back to school videos from me, leave your comments leave your suggestions in the comments. Yeah, if there's anything I didn't mention that you want to ask me about or anything like that, then again, leave a question in the comments. You know, all the YouTube stuff, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, blah, 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 blah. Follow me on Instagram. As always, my business Instagram, personal Instagram, and Levi's Instagram are always linked in the description. Yeah, that's all I can think of. Thanks for watching. If you watched it all the way through. You're great. Comment. I don't know. Comment whatever you want. I'm out of ideas. Yeah. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.